News 4 at 10.
The city of Denver is launching a new website this week. It's designed to help residents skip the trip downtown to city buildings. But critics doubt the website will live up to its motto. The city says the website will offer services like bike registration and business license forms. Critics say the website lacks basic information that other cities offer for less money. So far, the city has spent more than $590,000 on the website. You can get the address for the City of Denver's website by logging onto our website at kcncnews4.com.
From Colorado's news leader, this is 9 News Daybreak.
4 years ago, Denver Mayor Wellington Webb said that people should not have to wait in long lines at city offices to get answers. Now that might actually be possible. The city's new $500,000 website launches tomorrow, and Mayor Webb hopes that Denver residents will skip the trip downtown and jump online instead. You can find the site by logging on to 9news.com. Just click on the extra button. Inside, you will find a link to the Denver City Government site. Once again, that site goes online tomorrow.
This is 7 News at 5 a.m.
Well, tomorrow, the City of Denver will have a new website for you to click on, but critics are saying it's not as good as it could be. The new site offers services like bike registration and license forms. Officials hope the information will make it easier for people to get city services from home instead of making the trip downtown. But some people who have seen the website say it lacks some basic information and won't save residents that trip to City Hall.
News 4, the spirit of Colorado. This is News 4 this morning.
6:36, closer to home, the city of Denver is preparing to launch its new website on the internet, only not everybody's really happy about this. Mayor Webb proposed a new website during his re-election bid 4 years ago. More than $500,000 has been spent developing that website, which will offer services like bike registration and forms for business licenses in the city. Critics say the site lacks the basic information that other cities offer on their website and for less money. Still, others doubt the site will have Denverites from traveling downtown for services. You can find the web address for Denver by going online, and then you just type in DenverGov.org.
News 4, the only place for local news, weather, and traffic at 7 a.m.
And the city of Denver is launching a new website this week. It's designed to help residents skip the trip downtown to the city buildings. But critics doubt the website will live up to its motto. The city says the website will offer services like bike registration and business license forms. Critics say the website lacks basic information that other cities offer for less money. So far, the city has spent more than $590,000 on the site, and you can get the address for the City of Denver's website by logging on to our website at kcncnews4.com. Everything you ever wanted to know, and we're afraid to ask, on our website.
You know, it's a great idea, though, to be able to do all of that city kind of stuff, you know, the legal stuff, driver's license and things like that.
I mean, that's probably the way of the future. I mean, I think most everything's going to be automated.
Yeah, it should be. It should be here now.
Well,
log on. We have it for you here on the website right here at kcncnews4.com.
All right, thanks, Wendy.
Thanks.
From Colorado's news leader, this is a 9 News update.
Well, 4 years ago, Mayor Wellington Webb said that people should not have to wait in long lines at city offices to get answers. And starting tomorrow, you can log on to the city's new $500,000 website. Webb hopes that Denver residents will skip the trip downtown and jump online instead. You can find the site by logging onto our website at 9news.com. Just click on the extra icon and you will find a link to the city government website. Again, that site will go online tomorrow. We'll be right back.
This is 7 News at 10.
Well, the city of Denver has a new web. Not Mayor Webb. The city has a new website that goes online in the morning. The website has 6,000 pages of information on everything from how to email your councilman to city and court records to online bike registration. You get access to virtually every city and county agency.
There's more and more people moving into Denver. The answer isn't to hire more staff. The answer is to do business smarter. and to take advantage of the technology so that folks can do business with the city 24 hours a day.
Well, critics say there's not enough basic information on the new webpage, and they're complaining about the cost, which reached almost $600,000. Nonetheless, it goes online in the morning. The address is www.denvergov.org, or you'll find a link on our webpage, as you see here, www.7newskmgh.com.
From Colorado's news leader, this is 9 News Daybreak.
It is called DenverGov, and it will put information about the city of Denver online. Yes, starting today, you can do business with the city of Denver without driving downtown if you have a computer. The city's new website replaces the city's old Info Denver site and puts many services just a mouse click away. Users can access everything from property records to court dockets to a virtual tour of the city. Now, Denver spent about $590,000 on this new website. Critics say other cities in the state have sites that cost much less and provide more services. Denver leaders say this is just a starting point, that they plan to add more services. You can get to this site through our website. Just go to 9news.com and click on the extra button, and from there we will have a link to the city of Denver.
This is 7 News at 5 a.m.
And the city of Denver has a new website to explore this morning. DenverGov.org is online. You have access to almost every city agency and 60,000 pages of information. You can find a link in the news section of our webpage at 7newskmgh.com.
From Colorado's news leader, this is 9 News 6 a.m.
Starting today, you'll be able to access city services here in Denver 24 hours a day with a new internet website. It is called DenverGov and is an updated version of the older Info Denver site. With a few clicks of the mouse, you can get information on everything from court cases to property records, even facts about neighborhoods.
More and more people are moving into Denver. More and more people need government services. Rather than to spend the money to increase the amount of staff, we can contain the cost of government and provide more services, better quality services, 24 hours a day.
The site cost the city of Denver nearly $600,000 to design. Critics say other cities provide more web services for little money. But the city says this is just a start, and other services will be added in the future. You can check out DenverGov by going to our website, 9news.com, click on the extra icon, and then look for the link to the city of Denver.
News 4, the spirit of Colorado. This is News 4 this morning.
The city of Denver's new website debuts today, but there are serious questions about Denver.gov's hefty price tag.
And you may know that sifting through governmental tape on the Mile High City is now just a click and a return and a .com away. Starting today, you will find that the city of Denver has found a place on the World Wide Web. The site is designed to connect you with virtually every agency in the entire city. News 4's Ron Zwerin now joins us from the update desk with more. Ron, this sounds like a great idea, but not everybody's happy with this new site, right?
No, not everybody's happy with that seems to be the case, because the brainchild behind the city's website is Mayor Webb. He proposed the DenverGov idea about 4 years ago. More than $500,000 has been pumped into this project. Along with the cost, the problem seems to be with how the contract was awarded. The contract for the site design was awarded to a company called Mediarite. They are a local computer consulting firm. Since the cost was just under $500,000, city council members didn't scrutinize the deal. The founder of the site worked for the city for nearly 10 years, but Denver's director of internet services says he was hired because Denver needed his expertise.
The city is a bureaucracy, and there's a lot of things you have to know about it in order to be effective, to operate within it, and to get a project implemented. And, and I believe that Bob's track record and his knowledge of the city would jumpstart us and get us to where we needed to be very quickly.
Criticism aside, the DenverGov site will be up and running today, and you can get to it by typing denvergov.org. Jim?
Ron, so if I want to register my bike, or if I want to find out what's on the court docket for any particular date, I can simply log on and go to that address, correct?
That's how it's designed. You should be able to do that pretty simply. Just get on your computer and type a few words in, and boom, you should be there.
Ron Zwerin, thanks so much. Katie.
News News 4, the only place for local news, weather, and traffic at 7 a.m.
Today, the city of Denver gets an upgrade for its official website, but there are some big questions about the cost of this high-tech marketing tool.
7 o'clock straight up on this Fat Tuesday. Well, today, the city of Denver launches its new webpage, and it is something that Mayor Webb says will help residents get information and be able to conduct business without leaving the home. News 4's Ron Zwerin right now is at the update desk. He can tell us right now, in fact, that there is some controversy brewing over all of this.
Yeah,
Ron, what's the problem?
Well, it seems to be stemming from how the city awarded the contract for the website design. The cost of the site design was just over $421,000. A local company, Mediarite, was awarded the contract, but the owner of Mediarite is a former city employee of 10 years. Apparently, city council members didn't scrutinize the deal because it was under $500,000. But Mediarite was the only company to submit a bid. Now, some cities have created websites for much less. For instance, Colorado Springs' website cost about $80,000 to develop, considerably less than Denver's. But Denver's Director of Internet Services says you can't compare Denver with other cities, especially smaller ones. Plus, she says the project needed someone familiar with building such a large system.
A person that has some computer skills maybe could help in a development part, but to get this project implemented citywide, that is the challenge, and that is the Mediarite project. It's probably the biggest challenge of my life.
Criticism and cost aside, the website is designed to make your life a little bit easier when dealing with governmental agencies, and you can access the site by typing in DenverGov.org. The site is up and running, so Jim, the next time you have to go and register that bike, it might be just a little bit easier for you. That's why they designed it just for you.
All right, I'll need it. It's very basic things, though. That's what you can do if you have the computer at home, right? Just log on and do some of the civic work that you have to do.
Yeah, log on and surf around, and actually it should be pretty easy because they have search engines there. You should be able to find whatever it is you're looking for.
And would it cost you anything to get into that site?
No.
Not bad. Ron's winning. Thanks so much. Katie.
From Colorado's news leader, this is a 9 News Update.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Gary Shapiro with this 9 News Update. Starting today, you'll be able to access city services in Denver 24 hours a day with a new internet website. It is called DenverGov, and it's an updated version of the older Info Denver site. With a few clicks of the mouse, you can get information on everything from court cases to property records, even facts about some neighborhoods. The site costs the city nearly $600,000 to design. Critics say that other cities in the state provide more web services for less money. But Denver says this is just the start and that other services will be added on in the future. You can check out DenverGov if you wish to by going to our website at 9news.com, click on the extra icon, and look for a link to the city of Denver.
This is a 7 News Update.
As we first told you yesterday, the city of Denver has a new website going online this morning. The website has 6,000 pages of information on everything from how to email your council member to city and court records and online bike registration. Critics say there's not enough basic information on the new web page, and they're complaining about the cost, which reached almost $600,000. Nonetheless, it goes online today. The address is www.DenverGov.org. You'll find a link on our webpage, and that's at 7newskmgh.com.
News 4, the spirit of Colorado. This is News 4 this morning.
If you need to pay a traffic fine in Denver, just point and click. The city of Denver is now open 24 hours a day with its new website up and running. Yesterday was the official virtual ribbon cutting for DenverGov.org. People can access information about the county courts, DIA, and even take a virtual tour of the city. You can access the city's website through our website at kcncnews4.com. Just click on the story about the city's website, and you'll find a direct link to DenverGov.org.
For now, B for B, business for breakfast here on 760 KTRP. There's another web at City Hall. You know about Mayor Webb, but the city's just launched a new online website. Andrew Hudson of Mayor Webb's office says you can find out all about Denver city government, including email to elected officials.
You have instant email access to your elected officials, such as the mayor and city council and the auditor.
Hudson says you may even be able to pay parking tickets online one day. The website address is DenverGovernment.org. Should take you right there. 26 degrees in Denver. Stay with us. More to come on Business for Breakfast, 760 K-Talk.
News 4, the spirit of Colorado. This is News 4 at 5.
The city of Denver is poised to unveil what it's calling a revolutionary website. The site opens tomorrow and will connect Denver citizens with virtually every city agency. But News 4 investigator Brian Moss reports there's some behind-the-scenes criticism about both the cost of the website and the way the designer was chosen.
You can take a virtual tour of Mile High Stadium, zip around the Queen City, access virtually any city agency, even register your bike without leaving home.
We're very cutting edge in how this site is working.
It's DenverGov, the city's new website, but there is some behind-the-scenes criticism of the price and how the contract was awarded. The total cost of the website to date, $590,000. Of that, a contract for $421,725 was awarded last year without any other bids being taken to Mediarite, a local computer consulting company.
Since the contract was for less than $500,000, it was not scrutinized by Denver City Council. So who is Mediarite, and why did it get the contract with no one else having a shot?
Bob Schubring is the founder and president of Mediarite. Schubring worked for the City of Denver's communications division for nearly 10 years, leaving in 1997. About a year later, he landed the Denver website deal. Denver's director of internet services says she chose Schubring because he is good and Denver needed his specific expertise.
The city is a bureaucracy, and there's a lot of things you have to know about it in order to be effective, to operate within it, and to get a project implemented. And, and I believe that Bob's track record and his knowledge of the city would jumpstart us and get us to where we needed to be very quickly.
Schubring says the deal was not as lucrative as it appears because he had to hire subcontractors. As to the overall cost, some cities have created websites for much less. Colorado Springs site cost about $80,000. But Denver says such comparisons are unfair. Byron West says Denver's site is competitive on a per-page basis and will be an even better investment over the long term.
I think we're on good ground. I think it was a wise decision. It was a good investment, and I hope the public will agree.
The public gets its chance Tuesday to decide if the criticism of the cost and the contract is justified or not. Brian Moss, News 4.
The city says what you'll see beginning tomorrow is only about 10 to 15% of what the site will eventually be able to do. Our investigators take your tips and look into them. To leave a message for our investigators with inside information on stories, call us at 303-863-TIPS. That's 863-8477.